Hey everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel, She Weaves Wisdom. For those that are new, my name is Serena and I'm an intuitive guide. I've been really stepping into offering more collective readings and intuitive messages for those that feel drawn to this page. I just want to really give thanks and acknowledge the 28 subscribers that I have currently on my channel. You know, I had this moment yesterday where I kind of went into this storyline and started to think about the fact that I've got 28 subscribers, and I was looking at it through the lens of that's not a really big number. I've had this channel for a year and I've got 28 subscribers. But what really settled into my being and like what I came to really just accept and acknowledge is, if I was in a room speaking to 28 people, that is more than enough. And if that is who I'm reaching at this time, then I am for it. And I am so grateful that I'm able to offer this to 28 or more people on this planet that are resonating with me as a divine messenger. So today I am going to offer something a little bit different. So like I said, I'm traveling, so I'm just offering different ways that I read. Instead of just doing the cards, I'm mixing it up and I'm doing it in a different way. This has been really good for me because it's allowing me to really lean into other ways that I do read. So in a moment, I'm going to pull up 3 images, and I just ask that you take a moment and feel into which image is the most calling to you at this time. And then I've actually channeled some messages through automatic writing. Essentially, what happens is I kind of sit in a open space as a channel and then allow the words to flow through me onto the page. All right, let's jump in. So I'm going to share my screen and just see which image you're most drawn to at this time. So image number 1 is the top picture, which is a cabin in the woods. Image number 2 is the bath in like the forest setting. And image number 3 is the sun through the misty tree line on the lake. So just taking a moment. I always find it helps to take a breath. Closing your eyes, and then just setting the intention of receiving the messages that are most for you at this time, and see where you're being drawn. Let's start with image number 1. So if you were drawn to image number 1, this is your message at this time. I set the intention that I am a clear vessel and channel for this ancient wisdom to flow to me, through me, and from me on behalf of my highest self, your highest self, and the highest good of all. So when I started to tune into the messages of this image, I heard and received this message and wrote it down. You must get to higher ground to see the forest from the trees. There is a message of a time to shift your perspective about things and circumstances of the past. Forgiveness is imperative at this time to feel settled and more present in the now moment. This time period is your homecoming. Peace is being restored within. And with this, Your passion for life and love is reigniting. I also received a message that a new home is on the horizon. And that is your message, pile number 1. So it feels like a time of really shedding the past and shifting your perspective around events and circumstances and things that have unfolded in your past. And how we shift through those things is finding forgiveness. It is actually being okay with an acknowledgement and acceptance of what happened, how it impacted you, and allowing it to stay in the past, not bringing it into the now moment. Thinking about how it has grown you as a person. So it's forgiveness of self, forgiveness of other, and forgiveness of circumstance. That's what it feels like. All right, pile number 1. Thank you for joining me, and I'll speak to you soon. Ciao. Okay, so pile number 2. I should be showing you the images, actually. So if you were drawn to image number 2, which is the bath in the forest, this is your message that came through. So I immediately started to receive the song lyric from Waterfalls, TLC's Waterfalls. So it's like, don't go chasing waterfalls. Please stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to. I know that you wanna have it your way or nothing at all, but I think you're moving too fast. I often receive this message. This is something that I receive a lot, and it's always when I am trying to put my influence into a circumstance. It's when I'm being impulsive. It's when I am really coming from a place of control and force rather than allowing and surrendered to the divine. And that's basically the message that came through. So the message that I channeled was, there is a little bit of self-delusion happening at this time. And it's a time to cleanse your mind, your heart, and energy to hear the truth. Your ego is in the driver's seat at the moment, and you are cut off from hearing your soul's voice. Slow down. This is a time of spiritual cleansing, meaning less control and dominance and force and action, and more openness, receptivity, faith, and trust. There is also a message around spiritually cleansing yourself through practices such as energy clearing, waterfall cleansers, shower cleansers. So you can Google that on YouTube if you like. There's plenty of examples online. But there was a message around practicing some energetic cleansing as well. But essentially, it's a time of just slowing down so that you can hear your truth, your soul's voice, and really finding ways to reconnect through mindfulness and sitting back. Just the time of just sitting back. Let go of the steering wheel for a little time and just allow the universe to be in the driver's seat as you reconnect with your soul and hear your soul's voice and its truth. It's really important. All right, pile number 2, that feels complete. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you again soon. So, pile number 3. Pile number 3, pile number 3. This is your message. Um, so your image was this, the sun through the mist and the on the lake. So your message is just such a beautiful energy connecting into this message, but it was just be still, listen, receive. Be still, listen, receive. You are safe, and in the moment being guided to be. This is a pause in life, a divine intervention for soul recovery. Let go of worry, just be. Release the fearful thoughts, just be. Breathe deep into your body of bone and blood. And just be. That's it. That is your message. Really feel that energy. Just really allowing this energy to be transmuted and a transmission. It's like I'm sitting in this energy and I'm transmitting it to you. Calm, beingness, empty vessel. Be still, listen, and receive. That's your message for right now. That's it. It's simple. Thank you for joining me, and I will speak to you again soon. Ciao.